Oh crap.
Okay, now go. Yeah. And then share screen. Now, no, can be share, and then talk to. Okay, go click cut. Okay, now open up Cammy and start streaming because you are live. You already live.
All right. Hello everyone. Welcome to Dance Corner. Today I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna show you guys what I've been up to lately. As I mentioned before, I'm also uh, graphics designer. Excuse me. I'm a little waking up, so I'm kind of not on the sun right now. Anyway, uh, if you see, most of my backgrounds um, were specifically designed by me. Um, I love doing this, and um, this is also another thing that I've been doing. So if you have your drinks, your morning juice, your your snacks, uh, um, that would be the best time to pick them up and get ready to enjoy the show. So right now I'm gonna show you um, a simple thing that I do for either my emotes or uh, wallpaper. No, yeah, simple wallpaper. So I would go onto Canva first of all, and I would go into my story. I would go for Instagram story, and the first thing you notice is that no, it's gonna set up right now, but um, you have a blank um, layout for you to work on. It's even setting up. Um. Anyway, it's it's not setting up, dude. Okay, sorry guys, it's taking a bit to get it's barely loading. So what's going on here? Give me a second, guys. Does it usually take this much to set up? So yeah, let's wait for a few minutes because this thing is barely setting up. Yeah, but I'm on the wrong thing though. Precision, I didn't want that. Guys, give me a second here.
Is that
So while we wait till it sets up, yes, I've been doing different type of backgrounds, customized like the one you see right behind me. Um, okay, this is getting on my nerves. Still loading. Okay, guys, let me see what's going on because usually it doesn't take that. I'm gonna get a new one. Um, Usually it doesn't take that much loading when it froze. So, all right, so here we go. That's no square. Okay, so um, all right, guys. So we're gonna have to wait for a second. This usually takes a bit of time. Um, Here we go. So I get the basic designs or backgrounds. And what I do is, let's say I wanna do something with, oh no, just gonna take this background for instance, then get rid of the letters because I don't need them. Oh man, that's not cool. I accidentally got rid of the background. Okay, so now I have other options to go for. I'm gonna do something that I have done previously or uploaded. So now we have to wait for the pictures to upload. And okay, since these are the first one, wait, first ones, I'm gonna try to create two Pokemon fighting each other. So the first thing I'm gonna do is grab this guy here, take him here, um, increase the size.
You gotta push center.
Hey, Alvis, uh, sorry if I butchered your name. Alvis,
Alves,
Alvis,
ETW.
hey, first time chatter, how are you doing this morning? Welcome to Leon's Corner. Usually I'll be doing a game or something, but this time I wanted to show you guys, or I had planned a special treat for you guys, which is this. So I'm just moving these guys. So, because one of the things is I'm doing um, it's limited. So now I'm gonna let's say um, click here, and I'm gonna reduce the color to match it with the background a bit. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab let's see here. Just let me fix this a bit. Now I'm gonna grab the next Pokemon, throw him to the canvas. Do the same thing so it blends. Actually, I want this one a bit darker. There we go. Then what I wanna do is oops, give me a second. Bring him about this range. Just push him a little bit more close to Charizard to give it that effect of both of them fighting each other. And if you guys wanna do the let's say the start of a match for some odd reason, you could do this. I'll go to text. Um, so it's available right now. Okay, give me a second, guys. Let me do it seriously. All right, so where was I? So now we gonna try to load that text again. Okay, that's funny. Ah, looks like I cannot, for some reason, I'm not able to get the text right now.
No, click on text.
Yeah, that's what I did.
There.
Look,
There, that is text. It's right there.
yeah, but that's not
No,
what.
because they're having, as of right now, Cammy's having also problems trying to load the other text.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something since I'm having since there's a little thing going on with Cambay, I'm gonna do a different type. So like if you wanna do a battle sequence between these two Pokemons, or you're gonna start a battle, just do this purchase. Voila. Oops, sorry about that. My bad. I meant to do this. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Everybody's a critic. Give me a second, guys. Jeez. Here we go. So now you have your battle screen, and this is nice and simple. I mean, I just all I did was mix both, blend both pictures plus the background, add some text, and where do you have? Um, Actually, give me. I just noticed I did something wrong. It was supposed to be. Oops. Oh, well. Okay.
So,
Uh, okay. Oops. Um, oh, it's not the one I remember. Was it this one? Okay, so my bad. And then if you wanna put the names, that's up to you. I don't even know which stock like this fire Pokemon is.
that's
So,
Magmore. That's Magmore.
so
That's
I know
Charizard,
Charizard.
and that's Magmore.
So you can either have it like that or add the names Charizard versus Magmar. It's up to you, and it's really not. It's it's not really hard to actually blend pictures, but I mean, it all depends. I mean, and I'm gonna throw you this. Thanks, Shante, for the hype. So I mean, this seems professional at certain point. Um, to be honest with you, I have never taken graphic designs. Although I did took I was involved in a uh, picture photo group, and I have to use the program. There were two: Photoshop, which is used by schools, but the one I have to use was less difficult than Photoshop, which was Picasa. I do not know if that program still exists. um, if it still exists. I, I'm sure Photoshop still exists. There's no way. There's no way Photoshop's gonna stop existing. But Picasa, um, that one I don't. I'm just checking back my some of my things. Okay. I have other examples, but I'm gonna show you how to do. I haven't tried logos yet. Uh, Twitch screen, mobile bidding, card document. Okay, a Discord profile banner. So if you guys wanna optimize or change your banners, I mean, just make it your own little theme. Um, you can do that through Canva. I'm gonna pick this time this one. Welcome. I'm just gonna delete. Actually, let's see. Because I wanna do something special now, and also it's a tribute to uh, an idol. So I'm gonna see if I can find the one I want. I think this would be the best one. Okay. Maybe not. Again, so I'm getting rid of all the unnecessary things. Just get the banner and then go to my uploads. Yeah, you guys are gonna see a bunch of pictures that I. Okay, so maybe I cannot do that right now because they need to load. Actually, let me see something. Yeah, I got somebody in mind, but looks like it's not going to happen. So, say, okay, so I'm gonna create my own Twitch flag, and Um, oh, crud. That wasn't supposed to happen. Um, yeah, guys, I'm known to make mistakes, so I gotta go back and get my background. Is search. Hmm. Oh, okay. So looks like I'll try again that, but first I'm gonna do this. Let's say I just so I'm looking for another thing. Lemon stones. Um so I'm going to do. By the way, guys, Clement Stones is hearing. It's in. Ugh. If you guys live on the Imperial County, it's going for. Well, especially if you're from Brawley, it's going towards went towards uh not silly. I'm thinking on the slabs right now, but I can't think on the name. It's on the tip of my tongue, you guys. I just hmm. Anyway, if you guys didn't know, also the movie Star Wars and Dune were actually filmed at Glamis Dunes. Okay. Um, I didn't want this.
You going towards Yuma Buttercup is going north of Raleigh.
No, Glamis
It
is.
says going towards Staten Island.
So Glamis is in Fortune Island,
And then you have to go Buttercup goes to Yuma.
yes, I forget about this. Yeah. Okay, let me do something else. Oh man, seriously? Um, I'm gonna have to use this. Need to oh, here's a good one. Okay, so I'm using a picture of Glamis. And let's say I want my banner to be two movie themes. So we know that Star Wars and Dune were filmed on Glamis. So I got my background of the desert. Remove a bit of the tone, make it a bit lighter. The reason why is because I'm gonna um again use the same method I used. So I'm gonna do this. So the thing about these guys is you could keep it however you want, but if you wanna, and again, I didn't take funny story. I've never taken graphic designs in my life, and me and Shanti, we were talking about things with graphics. So she taught me, sorry, how to use graphics, and um, I found myself doing this kind of designs, which were different to what she taught me, and I on my own I learned how to blend pictures, and now I could you know do different things. Um, I'm able to do banners, my own wallpapers, uh, um, and a lot of things. So I mean, uh, I've been doing this for different backgrounds, different movies. I did one of my family. I'll try. You know what? I'll see if I can get to my examples of what I. But see, this is another. So this is my customized banner. If I want to add more, my Twitch style, um, I would also use. Okay. Oh, I could do this. Use the Twitch logo or the Give me a sec. What happened here? Okay,
There.
so I could do these.
Stay
For
right there.
Twitch, I could do these. Um, or just do this. I could also blend it in. Okay. Ugh, I could actually do this if I want. Let's put it right here where Chewie is standing. So I mean, there are a lot of things you could do with Campay, and if you want to customize your backgrounds, this is a good program for it. I love doing what I'm doing, and I have probably over 100, no, 300 some images already or more, including these ones. I need to go back onto my count because I have done a whole bunch of them. So I mean, from beginning to end, I have eesh, tons of them. Um, we're talking about 123 graphics registered on my Google Pics. So that's as much as I have registered as far as graphic goes. With these ones, would probably raise up the next couple numbers. Um, if you have any question, guys, feel free to ask. I mean, uh, I know it's not my usual, but I felt like I needed to do something else, show you guys something other than me blabbing about the games and movies just to change the pace. Hmm. Let's see. What else could we do? Oh, first I'm gonna save this. So again, I'm gonna save this because always when you save your projects, um, you already have a set, and they suggest you to save it under that particular thing. There's a reason why. I wanted to show you guys. Yay! I wanted to show you guys. I also did um I'm gonna call this project Glamis. I also did a banner and I'm not kidding you, Shante was witness of this. I did a banner with with pictures. I forgot. Actually, I did. Yeah, guys. I'm a fan of Chucky, so Shante could tell you this, but I did a banner for because we have our also have a Discord and um, we I did one for Chucky as a scary movie. I blend in pictures from the original from Child's Play 2, and I also blended pictures from the Chucky TV series. But I also added videos within the banner, and I didn't know at the time. I didn't know it was possible to put a video within a banner, but I was wrong. I would love to show you that, but let's see. If you can see down here are some of my some of the stuff I did actually. Yeah, I have one for everything. Oh, okay. Maybe I could show it to you. Um, Hopefully, I'll be able to play the video with it. Um, okay, that's funny. Uh, um, let's give it a second to load. Okay. Everything seems normal. Okay, I'm gonna get out and try to load that thing again. Oh, actually, let's see if I can pull this one. It's one that I did for my grandpa. Okay, give me a second, guys. I need to double check something. Okay, so okay, here we go. I need to do something every once in a while, but here we go. I'm gonna show you one that I did as for my grandpa's who I deeply missed. My grandpa he passed away a couple years ago, and these are some memories that I have from him. Wait till it loads. Okay, that is weird. Wait a second. Uh, Is it good? Mm. Oh, I think I use some of the pro. Guys, well, one thing I gotta tell you. Um, when you use Cambay, there's certain limits to. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it's just taking a while to to load. But yeah, I grab a bunch of pictures of my grandpa, and I also one of the things I did was that I put his favorite show and my favorite show, Wheel of Fortune. And yes, guys, if you guys know, Pat Sajak is retiring. Somebody's taking over after 41 shows. And guys, I'm blown away by this, but I used to see the show with my grandpa, and Pat Sajak, yeah, he changed a bit, but not a whole lot. He still looks the same way he did when I was a little kid. A little older, but it still looks the same. And then I put a TV with Super Mario Bros. Because though my grandpa wasn't a fan of video games, and he did this for us, he bought us a Nintendo. But for some odd reason, my grandpa liked one game, and that was Super Mario. That's why I placed that image on the TV screen. Let's see if I can go ahead and show you guys the. I was going to show you. Mm,
because how ingrained into the skin. It's true.
let's see. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Freddy. Ah, I did this in honor of Jason David Frank. I wanted to actually do one with a video, but I couldn't find the right video. But what I did, I look at the MMA pictures, and then one thing about David Frank, he was not just known for Power Rangers, but he was a martial artist, teacher. He had also, or he was also on the, he was an MMA fighter. Gonna miss him. He's another one that I really admired. Um, I remember back in the days when Power Rangers came out, and it was the big thing on TV. Every every after every afternoon, I had to wait 3 o'clock when I was out of school, sit down, watch Power Rangers, and especially uh, I love the ones uh, where Jason David Frank started as the Green Ranger. I saw the entire episodes, and funny I should say this, and is that I also bought the Power Rangers the movie game. Uh, funny when it came of me playing with friends, I never ever let nobody beat Tommy because he was my idol. So I mean, um, every time I either pick Green Ranger, and Tommy as the Green Ranger, or I would pick Tommy as the White Ranger. Wait a second. Oh, no, 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 no. My bad. I was only two choices: the normal Rangers and the White Ranger. Yeah, that's after Lord Zed took over. Um, but yeah, let me see if I can show you guys what I was talking about merging a banner with a video. Shall we? Ah, before I do that, here's my own personal Twitch one. Well, Twitch cam. Uh, yeah, yeah. I love this one. So I mean, you could be creative. I mean, I used to draw a lot. Now I cannot draw because I was never good drawing. To be honest with you, uh, back then I wasn't. I would back then when I used to draw, I used to do the Ninja Turtles, but they come out well. I don't think you wanted to see that. That's for sure. But I used to draw basic things like pirate ships, airplanes. When I tried to draw anime, my friends were like, "You shouldn't even try it because it's so hard." And I got those responses one too many times, and you know, like I told them I could care less. It's not them, it's me. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's one that I did with a integrated video. This is what I was talking about. I'm a wrestler fan, as you can see. So I picked some pictures of the well-known wrestlers throughout the WWE history. Well, maybe some well-known, some new guys, but anyway, I was talking to Shante and I told her one day, I'm gonna try some. What would happen? What would happen if I actually make a banner? And this was for our own Discord server. I'm like, what would happen if I? Because we divided everything. Like she would do some stuff, I would do some stuff. Pick different things, sports game, and you name it. So I went like, okay, a 30 plus. Welcome, welcome. It's a it's cool. It's cool. But anyway, so welcome and glad to have you here. So we were talking and I go like, well, what would happen if I somehow blend a video within a banner. And uh, there was the question of whether it would be possible to blend a video within a banner. The answer is no. You'll see what I mean by. So this is the result of me blending a video with a banner. Give it a second. Uh, yes. Please don't tell me the buffering has something to do with.
No.
Here we go. Oh, okay. So yeah, would I don't like when videos buffer because guys, it's just not cool. But I wanted to show you one of the things you could do with your imagination, and I mean, hmm?
There is in the chat.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I know it's buffering, guys, but I wanted to show you this. It's and in the good words of Christopher Lloyd, aka Doc Brown, yeah, hey, anything is possible if you put your mind into it. So I mean, I just tried to figure out how I was going to set up the banner first of all, get the right pictures, and of course, um, put the video. And, and believe me, Shante could tell you this, but she was shocked. It wasn't expected. I was shocked myself. Even I was even questioning myself because this is the first time ever tried. If it was the first time, so yeah. Let's see. I'll show you. If I don't get the buffering, here we go. Oh, well, so much for that idea. But I'll show you what I did though. Being a fan of Chucky that I am, okay, is Killer Clowns, Freddy. Okay. I guess I won't be able to show you that one. Yeah, this is gonna take a while if I do that. Because I remember some of them, sadly enough, I didn't put the name on it. So, oh yeah, this is the one I just did now. Um, yeah, I cannot show you that, sadly enough. But I also did other backgrounds. If you're Star Wars fans, I did. I also did this one. Okay. I just again, I use different pictures along with different types of texts, backgrounds. Taco enchilada. And believe me, some of them, believe it or not, as simple they seem, they're not that easy. Trust me. And believe me, you're hearing this from a guy who never took any graphic design lessons. So I mean, you could be creative. You could customize your own stuff. I mean, you could do cards. You could do you could do let's see, we did banners. Um, yep. Wait, let me try something. Uh, I have a funny feeling about this. Um, okay, so anyway, let's see what else could we create. You could create. Let's see. That was what I did was Twitch banner. You could do banners. You could do cards. You could do videos. Something I did within or your own desktop, even your own desktop image. Okay. Okay, here we go. So let's get creative. I wanna customize. I don't know. Just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna do. Um, I'm gonna try and animate them just for the change of pace. Oh yeah. By the way, you saw those things popping in. Those are other things that I did. Let's see. Guys. The anime themes are kind of okay. So I could do this and go to my uploads. Okay, there's the chalk images. There's the Cobra Kai image. Well, let's go with the graphics. See what I can get. Guys, give me I need to stand up for a second. Guys, give me a second. Ow. By the way, guys, I have some points to be redeemed if you wanna do that. Feel free. Okay, everything should be working now since. All right. Yeah, you guys are getting a good look at the stuff I like. Yeah, I'm a I'm a horror film person. Trust me. But I also like comedies. Um, okay, guys. Killer clowns from outer space. This is what I thought at first. Creepy. Oh, it's still creepy as hell. Heck, but it was supposed to be a dark comedy, not a horror film. Well, dark horror per se. Yeah, with a sick, uh, twisted sense of humor. one of my okay, guys. We have a little thing going on, nothing that matters. So where were we? So as I was saying, hmm, so let's see if I can do my little. I know I did an animating, but So anyway, you're gonna see a lot of things that I downloaded for different purposes. What in the world?
It's so
Ah, here we go. So let's say you want something Japanese animated. I already get the background, and I'm not gonna remove nothing from it. Probably see if I can remove the watermarks. Okay, never mind. So let's pick one of my. Let's see. Let's say I wanna do Street Fighter. I could do this. Hmm, do this to blend it within the picture, or I could also turn down the picture. Actually, I could do this too. Um, maybe like he's talking about this anime. And they'll go back and forth within the conversation. And she talks about this anime. Maybe I wanna do is I don't know. Probably pop this guy as just within the image. Um, actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna take everything out because I just got another idea. So I mean, there are a few things you may wanna do. Okay, so let's get this data right there. I've never seen the Red Baron before. I heard it was a good anime though. So I mean, um, I'm a guy who loves anime, and I've seen plenty of anime. You could ask me. Um, yeah, it depends to what anime, which ones. Orphan, Orphan. That's another anime. I wish I could see. I had a Spanish theme song. Then maybe they decide to talk about, you know, mangas. So I'm just
Not really.
So maybe I wanna draw something like manga collection here for some odd reason.
Stop. You careful.
Or maybe they wanna talk about I don't know what other kind of or maybe just for the sake of argument they wanna talk about hmm, um um they there's this one. Um, there's this other one. By the way, when I said they wanna talk mangas, that uh, mangas are comic books in Japanese. They're the Japanese comic books. So if you're in Japan and you wanna read a comic book, uh, you wanna ask for a manga. Yeah, comic books. If you told them comic books, they'll get the idea. But yeah, so
Them comic books are different than what we think
Plus-
comic books are.
plus there's also one thing about manga, the mangas or your Japanese comics to the American comic books, where you read a normal comic book, you would read it from uh, front to back, and a manga you will read it from back to front. So whatever the image was on the front, it's the back image, and vice versa. Yeah,
They go right to left.
and also if you notice under
Pick it up.
Japanese, sometimes they go top to bottom. So yeah. Do I need to do anything else here? No. So once again, I'm gonna log it in. I'm gonna save my work and download. Oh snap. Uh, it's gonna be saved on my Cambe, but I'm not gonna be able to save it nowhere else because of actually you know what guys, I don't think it's gonna be saved.
No, in nonsense. Anything you do is nonsense.
Sadly enough, won't be able to save it to a normal file because I don't have the printer.
Let's do suicide.
Some of them I need to rename, but I'm just giving you guys a quick tour. Um, let's see if I can find my Chucky because I thought about ah guys. Do you guys remember dating good show back in the days? The movie was it was alright. But that was just the beginning of dating. But this is what I did from dating, which again I took a simple background, tweaked it my own way. I put little quotes like for instance, because with the text what you could do now you can pick you could pick different texts and I mean so from the ATM I just remembered their quotes like if you need help you know who to call. Oh that also goes with Ghostbusters. Oh no, that's who you're gonna call. And then of course I pitied the fool because that was Mr. T's most famous line, his most famous catchphrase. I remember you'll go like I pity the fool who stands before me. So I mean, man, um, let's see if I can show you. I don't know if I'm not. No, I don't think I'll be able to show you that. Oh, here's one I did for Power Rangers, and also because of Power Ranger month. So I mix couple pictures of them. And if you know them, there's David Giles, Tuitrang, Walters, Austin, Amy Jo Johnson, and David Frank. Some of them were pretty good friends, and some of them were, well, just acquaintances. But there was never a dull moment in Power Rangers, I can tell you that. And I wish, maybe later on to bring our beloved bullies. I'm gonna do something with our beloved bullies because you can never forget Bulk and Skull. Uh-uh. I just remember those two are funny, man. If you knew Jason Narby and Paul Schrer, you'll be laughing your heads off. If you've seen them on Power Rangers as bullies, oh my, oh man, those two they seem to be the odd couple. But the new age odd couple, it's just hilarious. So I mean, um, let's see. Ah, I can't. Dang it! Aren't you serious? Let me go to my projects. I can see if I can pop those out. These are my new ones, as you can see. Killer Clowns. Again, the text. Some other stuff I'm working on. Don't I ask? No more. Uh, there's Freddy. Oh, I love this one, guys. I'm a horror fan, so yeah. Here's the one I did for Freddy. I gotta tell you, I've seen a lot of representations of Freddy, and nobody could replace Robert England, no matter how you put it. Robert England made Freddy just like Brad Dourif made Chucky. They tried the reboots, and believe me, not good. There was a rumor, though. I don't know if it's true in this day that that Robert England had agreed to do one more Freddy movie, but so far it's just a rumor. That's what it is. Brad Dourif is still involved with Chucky. Um, don't know how many don't know how many seasons they're gonna go for. I know we're expecting to see season 3 by Halloween, but also because of the right now there's a writers strike again, so it's not just the writers or the writer guild, quote unquote, uh, going on to strike, but also actors. So some productions had been delayed. Um, so if you guys are a fan of Chucky and wanna see continue seeing his show, it's aired on um, Sci-Fi and USA. I believe also on Peacock, but I think they're behind. They're behind on Peacock. So, but Sci-Fi and USA mainly, you'll catch up with the first 2 seasons of Chucky, the TV series, and believe me, it's crazy. Speaking of which, I'm gonna see if I can pull that off. But again, like I said, some of the stuff. That smells good. Sorry, guys. I just little sidetrack here, but some of the stuff is not. Um, oh crap! What I was going to say. Uh, I hate when this happens. Seriously, I say something and then I forget what I'm gonna say. You can blame me. Okay. Here's the Chucky video I used. The Chucky videos I used. Ah, this is another one I did. Okay. Why are we going? Please don't tell me my computer froze. Please don't tell me I froze. Okay. Let's create a new one now. I'll show you what I mean about let's see if I can. Okay. What the? Here. Uh, okay. Guys, give me a second. Mm, mm, hmm?
It just hit.
Hold on, guys. It looks like my screen froze right now. Give me a second. I'll get back to it. Uh, wait. So anyway, as I was saying,
Okay, you okay?
this one?
There.
Oh, no, no.
No, no. That's good. That's okay. Use go back and select the first. Okay. No, click remove. Okay.
Okay, so sorry guys. As I was saying, if you think it was impossible to put one, and I'm talking about one video, imagine putting two at the same time. Yeah, two videos at the same time. You might think that's crazy, right? No, I can prove to you it's possible. I thought it was crazy, but again, I didn't think I was able to put one video within a banner. Within a banner. So I mean, these are other things that I've done. Um, there's the one I did for Guatemala. There's the Killer Clown ones, the A team. One of my Equestria girls. Oh yeah, Rancy. Yeah, there's a history about this one. I'm gonna delete this because I don't need it to be here. Ah, here we go. Think this it. Yeah, this should be it. So guys, I was saying I'm a horror fan. In those talks we were having between me and Shante about putting adding a video to a flag. Yeah, we were well, we we realized that it was possible, but adding two videos to it now you might think that's crazy because that's what I did for this flag, and it kind of looks weird, but I think I could play both of them at the same time, and they don't counter each other. Actually, they add to one to the other one. Um, okay, here we go. Okay, so that is weird. I swear you could play both of them at the same time because I done it. Actually, the only way to test that theory is going to our server. But anyways, it is possible that you can put at least two videos on a flag, which was kind of crazy. We both were okay. This is new. Yeah, it has to be. Actually, it has to be. Yeah, but anyway, you guys get the idea. So I mean, if you told me before, you could put two videos on a banner, I would tell you you're crazy. We tested theory. I was wrong. Um, some of my other anime backgrounds, I'm a soccer fan, and particularly this was another banner I made. Um, let's give it some time. Okay, so now if we talk about soccer, I know everybody takes pride on their team, just like on the NFL. You guys have your favorites. I got my favorites. Soccer. If you're talking about Spain, Barca, which is Barcelona, and Real Madrid, they're really good teams. They're my number one team in soccer. Then we got Argentina, which um yeah, there's a story behind it. Um, but that is a bit personal, so I'm not gonna go there. And of course, there's Guatemala's team, which they never had hope, even with Mexico. But maybe one of these days they'll actually win. So I mean, who knows? I you could also do oh, come on, seriously? Ah, I was working on a recipe which I forgot to finish, but you could do recipe cards. Ain't that something? You could also do recipe cards on it. I put the Hell's Kitchen logo because, well, you guys might guess by now. And then I started to add the stuff for the recipe. Here. This was for the ceviche. Yeah, I was supposed to put I was supposed to finish the recipe for a reason. But what I did was pick one of my ceviche picture as a layout, and then what I did was take the layout for the ah, I should have locked it. Dang it. Then what I did, I went over to create a new uh, project, and I picked the recipe cards, and I put the Hell's Kitchen logo just to make it a little interesting. Hey, yes, guys, I'm a fan of Chef Ramsay. I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to cooking or restaurants, yeah, y- you should know better than that. Mm. So yeah, there's some layouts here about different ways to write recipes. I think I picked the basic one because it was the most easiest one. Oh yeah, I've done some other stuff that I've been asked to do. Um, as my friends ask me to do for them. Okay, so uh no, I'm not gonna show this because of a particular thing. So this is one of the emotes I made when I was at certain place. That was my evening logo. I'm a brownie, as you can tell. Um, and this was, yeah, one of my emotes. So I picked Princess Luna and Princess Celestia, the sisters, and this is my night one or my evening emote. Good evening, chat room. Hey, I need to use these emotes now and more. Was one of my many projects, and just seeing it again brings some memories. But see, again with the text, you could do all sorts of things with the texting. I mean, you could pick if you go. They finally you could pick all sorts of texts and put it on your images. You can go crazy if you want. I mean, hey, the possibilities are endless. Trust me. I'm I have over what 121, 123. Oh, I just lost count of how many graphics I've done by now. Here's my Naruto one. If you guys are fan of Naruto, and oh, that's for the Naruto card game. Yeah, I also did because of I also did card game uh, images like from Naruto. Um, Oh, I love this one. Remember, guys, my section on artifacts of gaming? Check this out. Wait, that's normal. Give it a second. This is one of my backgrounds for it. Not too shabby, yeah. So I mean, if you guys, I even posted things within pictures, my graphics within pictures. Yes, I cannot go farther. Here's the one I did for my Twitch overlay, one of my Twitch overlays. Because you could also do overlays, believe it or not. I've seen people doing overlays, and I was in. I always wanted to do an overlay, so this is my gaming overlay. Oh yeah, if you guys notice here, I know it's cut down, but if you notice here, question: Who has played the game Contra for Nintendo? Come on, guys. I know you guys might remember that, but if you guys here's a fact, and it is true. Um, if you see the two guys from Contra, they're based on, guess who two movie stars they're based on, and we both know them. If you think one as John Rambo and the other one as Terminator, you might guessed it. The two characters were based on Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. Kind of funny to say that, but yeah, I don't know if that was the intent, but it worked out. How did I did this overlay again? See, they give you um, different overlay patterns you could use, or you could create your own. But best bet, so everything turns out the way you want to have it, is picking your pattern and just tweaking it around and just change it the way you want. And I can say this one here was one of my hardest projects ever, considering all what I had to do. I remember one one of them. I can remember which one of them took me along 1 hour and a half to complete. Because when you're doing this, guys, when you guys are doing this, you have to think, okay, I want this particular background, I want this particular picture here, this other picture here, what could match, what doesn't match, what mixes, what doesn't, blending the pictures together, the whole 9 yards. Plus, uh, and that's without mentioning the your text. How do you want your text to be? So I mean, and I think this was my gaming overlay. Again, I'm a fan of My Little Pony, so and Princess Celestia is one of. Mm. So I just tried to mess around, and I get the equestrian flag along with some other pictures. As you can see, there's a Thunderbolts, which are the Royal Equestrian flight team. Then on the bottom, you can see Twilight and the main six already grown up, and they're all. I don't know if they're all. I know Twilight's an Alicorn, but I guess the other ones, well, besides Rarity and I believe Fluttershy, they have they had horns, so hmm?
The trainer was from I woke up
Mm.
because of the kind of
I know. So, or was I right? I better look this. Hmm? You guys, I told you I was going to be back by 10.
very quick to go walk and want to stop that.
Ah, it wasn't that bad.
I know. And you know, he stopped walking.
So,
If they usually worry, his dad was probably going to sleep. And then we go home. So I made him come speak to that. Like, funny.
this is one of my other favorite overlays. The one I would, or sometimes I use for his artifacts of gaming. Again, you get different overlays and you customize them. So what I did, I picked the three favorite decades for video gaming, which was actually the which was actually the beginning of the whole video gaming era, starting with the 70s with Atari, which you guys know, and as I have said before, I just started by a man that worked for Atari. He wanted to do a console based on light and sound. Then on the 80s, that idea was taken to a higher level, and that's when we have the Nintendo as the next video game console, and we entered into the 8 gig, uh, 8 8-bit era. And following that, which, oh, here we go. Yeah, then by the next year, because Sega and Nintendo's being rival since each one competed for its own. We had also the Super Nintendo, which had the 16-bit. Uh, it was a 16-bit console, so was the Sega Genesis. Then we entered to the CD era. I want I want to say the CD era, but I'm kind of lying because there was Sega CD and Sega Saturn. So, but the video games have evolved even more because now with the PlayStation, we were able to play music. It was the next big thing. So uh, it has evolved to the point where we were able to have a console and not a radio but a CD player. And the way you would save your games would be a little card, except for the minis. Those are integrated, but that's a different thing. So then we have the PlayStation evolving like crazy, and also the Xbox. And one thing, guys, who would think Microsoft would actually go for a video game console? That was a shocker.
It's just because they want to expand their PC gaming.
So, um, both PlayStation and ever since the competition after Nintendo beat Sega with one final chance. And by the way, guys, Sega did have a redeeming chance, but it didn't do any good. However, if it wasn't because of Sega, and I'm gonna be blunt about this, because if it wasn't for Sega, we wouldn't have any other gaming console nowadays that would allow us to go onto the do online gaming, except for computers. So Sega's saving grace became the platform for online gaming. Kind of ironic, but that's what happened. Because later on, when PlayStation evolved, you were able to not just play music but play movies. Yay! Now I had a theater within my and a CD player within my console. It was the DVD era on PlayStation. When PlayStation 3 hit the fan, then we had Blu-rays. Because guys from the in in the 2000s go passing the 13, 14, 15, we started going onto high def. So the PlayStation 3 had to go switch into um switching uh switch into Blu-ray. Let me stand up for a second, guys. Need to stretch my legs. But yeah, So you can see how our gaming consoles develop had been evolving throughout the years. So I mean, now when it came to Nintendo did almost fell apart. If it wasn't for the GameCube, which its original name was going to be the Dolphin.
The way that you
Um, so that was their saving grace, but then they pretty much went into trouble when they decided to launch the the Wii U. I mean, the Wii was good, but the Wii U was a repeated of the Wii, except that then you have a big old TV looking like control, big, bulky, funky thing. You know. So from that point, it looked like Nintendo was going to hit rock bottom again until their next saving grace, which was the Wii Mini. But if you thought that got Nintendo out of the hole, that could have just sealed their coffin. Because one thing with the Wii Mini was that Nintendo wanted to do a game that it was more family friendly, not for hardcore gamers. And believe me, it wasn't even a good idea. Because the first thing they did was they removed the all the internet features. They removed the game GameCube compatibility. They removed the um, uh, they also removed something else. So it looked like Nintendo, and I got away. Now it's a collector's a piece of a collection because mine messed up. Oh yeah, I don't know if many of you who had the Wii Mini had this problem, but within 10 seconds the Wii would burn up like crazy, almost like your regular laptop. Yeah, mine burnt up within 10 minutes. So I I had to actually play that thing within for 10 minutes and then let it rest, then reset it again, which was okay, but not something expected. So we could have, I mean, the Wii Mini could have actually sealed Nintendo's coffin until today. Today that we got the Switch. Now history repeats itself. Nintendo been trying to just gain more and do more than they could actually are capable of. Decided to do different things. The Wii was good. The Switch was good. It had different bundles, which was good. I have the Animal Crossing uh, bundle, which the game didn't come in. Just to let you know, and it was also on the package game separately. But it's so insane. I don't know what they were thinking on Nintendo because they wanted to revert back to their original state where they have to make a competition and just making different add-ons. I mean, They made okay. The Switch Lite was okay. Problem with that, unlike the original Switch, that you can actually have somebody fix the controls. Once the lights controls go off, you need to get another Switch Lite. I'm not kidding you.
People now that actually fix the lights.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
Oh, I was told that you could actually fix the Switch lights. That's damn. You gotta know what you're doing. So,
One of those places in the Geek Squad.
oh, cool. So, I mean, nowadays, but
Also, you can send it to the have them repair it.
true. Well, Nintendo definitely.
Yeah, but also Geek Squad, they have people that are specially trained in consoles, repairing consoles of any kind.
Okay. One thing I'm gonna tell you guys, Nintendo really cracked down when it came to their consoles, because unlike other consoles, you were able to actually tweak your console and make it into a no all-in-one per se, or have the idea of the Raspberry Pi, or your idea of having
Modding
you could mod them. PlayStation had that default.
Xbox
Xbox
has
had
that ability.
Xbox had that ability as well. So I mean, Nintendo cracked down on that because
Actually, you can mod the Switch,
yeah, but it's hard. It was hard to mod the Wii Mini.
but
You
the
know that.
GameCube was easy to mod.
Well, that was one of them. Well, yeah. So they realized a lot of people were modding their games for they could have anything like from Sega to PlayStation if they wanted to. So that's one of the
Mod 'em
reasons.
to have bigger hard drives.
So that's the reason why Nintendo just um, have extra caution with the Wii Mini. And yeah, even a Wii Mini is able to be cracked. But I'm not gonna go there because it's just something that people would normally do. So I mean, from then there we have our small consoles. And yes, guys, you know which ones I'm talking about. This baby here, the PlayStation Mini, which has 20 integrated games. I'm still kicking myself for not getting the Nintendo one because that one had 30 games. There was the Atari one. That's when video games were trying to redeem themselves, but they were not received. Oh, shoot. Hope I didn't mess that up. But they were not received as well as people would think. I mean, first of all, the PlayStation, the PlayStation Mini, a lot of complaining. What can I say? PlayStation could not be made with the original PlayStation games. People did not understand, though, that it did feature some of the original games.
Last I heard, Sony is trying to bring that ability into the PlayStation 5.
Well, now everything's digital, so
Yeah, but they're what they're doing is trying to do what Xbox is doing. They're bringing back all the old games into the console. It's their way of competing with them.
nowadays, from what I heard now, Sony and PlayStation are once again competing to bring the old games back. So that means if you guys grew up with the ones you guys were missing, Crash Bandicoot, Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, they'll be available on PlayStation 5. I'm not saying they may be available in due time if they do take that route. Right now, it's everything has gone digital nowadays, so you can see how much video games have evolved since the 70s. And there were fears about actually modding your PlayStation Mini, which they say quote unquote couldn't be done. But again, there are people who actually could even mod their PlayStation Mini and convert it into a Raspberry Pi. Just having the right hardware, the right software, and the right equipment. Another way of modding your game, your PlayStation, and I talked about this is this baby here. All right, guys. All right, guys. So, all right. All right. So, guys, I'm gonna go for now. Thanks for coming over, and I'm glad you guys were here. So, um, take care of yourselves, and as I always say, till then, peace out. And then try this baby. This. Nah, please don't tell me. Oh man, don't tell me, bro. Yeah, bro. Okay, give me now. Because I brought some other stuff. remind me, I need to give this backpack to my mom.
Okay.
But it is the lunchbox, so it's still. And then she gave me this too. And here's the computer. I need to freaking find the window. Check the voltage. I think that's the only windows I have in the
Quick, you guys start watching out for the package.
It already came through.
Oh snap!
Yes, so it's gonna be out. So,
Between 10 and 2.
I think I know what kind, so I'll know what to look for. And you know, there's one place we can order it from next month. TV. That's a thing. The accordion.
See, I told you I got
That or Best Buy.
oh snap. The only thing is I don't know where I put the thing.
Oh, you know what? Actually, this this thing can be replaced for this, or anything like that, because we have an extra one of these that works for this model, so I can just replace that with it. 'Cause we have a model like this one, same brand model, so I have another. Oh. And so, because we have an extra one that we're not even using, that's the same brand.
Oh, this was given. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was at this.
Yeah, I know.
Luckily it worked. And I got more shit than Lowe's. Look at
That's perfect. Especially with the sugar we're gonna be using it for.
the donation of my mom. Yeah, more intense starch.
Perfect. Okay, grade is going right now, so once it's passed, I'll let you know. Going to industry.
I bought this, but
Alright, start now. End it now. Because